Tartarus would not hold Atlas, and they would not hold me either.
The gods have obviously taken pity on their slave.
You underestimate me, Charon. This time I will not be
Underestimate
so
my
merciful.
power. Okay, so how am I supposed to survive this? Am I supposed to destroy those pillars? Like as he's up there and he's restoring his health? Okay, so I just destroy one at a time. Oh, what? two. That's it? Oh. Hey.
Having defeated Charon, Kratos journeyed deeper into Hades and closer to his goal. For in the distance, the bright light of Helios illuminated all of the underworld. But something on the shore caught his attention.
The melody again.
And to Kratos, it almost seemed an apparition.
Calliope!
Upon seeing his daughter, Kratos realized that all that he had been working for, all that he had wanted, was within reach. Years of service to the gods had not delivered him from his pain, never had it eased the burden of his past. And now, Calliope was found.
Calliope!
Let me guess, there's gonna be a fight now. You have acquired Charon's Wrath? I guess that's the last bit of magic that I needed. While holding R1, press circle to activate Charon's Wrath. Aiming Charon's Wrath while holding... okay. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, not creepy at all. plight of Persephone. In her youth, Persephone was seized by Hades and carried off to the underworld as his bride. Her mother, Demeter, goddess of the earth, refused to let the earth bear fruit until she was returned to her. Zeus consented, but because Persephone had tasted the fruit of Hades, the pomegranate, that's the fruit of Hades, she was cursed to forever spend part of the year with her husband in the underworld. Thus were born the seasons. The rule of Persephone. Persephone, the tragic queen, sorrowfully rules over the dead. Her return to the earth in spring is marked by the flowering of the meadows. Her return to the underworld in fall sees the dying of plants and the halting of growth. Okay, that's an interesting bit of lore there with how the seasons work. In Greek mythology, anyway. The Temple of Persephone, the domain of Persephone, wife of Hades and goddess queen of the underworld. It's a, Why? No, I screwed up. I'm going to assume, because I've already maxed out my health and magic, that I'm not gonna find any more feathers or Gorgon eyes. What if that's Persephone herself? pit. Switch here. Why does he keep doing 3 hits with the light? Oh my god. I can't block any of that. Okay, I think all the armor's off of him anyway. So I have a few. I came in from this way, right? I don't know which. Another room like this? Great. think I just found my new combo. Whoa. So I parry with the gauntlet and hit triangle, and then L1 circle while they're being juggled. Yeah, like this. Parry, triangle, L1. Oh, I didn't do it. There we go, like that. I need health and quickly. Oh, perfect. Dude, how many more rooms? I'm assuming this is like the build-up to the final boss. If that's so, then I'm gonna end up beating this game with only 2 streams. Oh god. Oh, these things are armored. Like, to the extreme. Ah, come on. I think they're both completely unarmed, or unarmored, non-armored. The annoying part about those is removing their arm, or getting rid of the armor off of them. Man, I hope that was the last one. Beautiful. Now I just need more health. Because this is definitely going to be the final fight, you know? No. More. I'm expecting more. Yep, here we go. Oh, what? Son of a gun. I need to heal regardless of... I mean, it looks like we're going to be able to finish this today. If I'm going based off of the last 3 games, which have like this, I want to say gauntlet, where you fight so many enemies and you're supposed to collect all these red orbs. That way you can upgrade your stuff before going into the final boss fight. And it seems like we're getting there. Like, it seems like it might be through here. Yeah. The Groves of Persephone. Or maybe it's not a boss fight. I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure that it is. Because I wouldn't have fought so many enemies if it wasn't going to be the case.
Calliope! Calliope, where are you?
Kratos looked, but his daughter was nowhere to be seen. In the middle of the room sat a graceful figure, a figure he recognized all too well. Persephone, wife of Hades, and queen of the undead.
Where is my daughter, witch?
Choose your words carefully, Ghost of Sparta. You address the goddess of the underworld. Your daughter is well. She lives among the pure souls in the Elysian fields.
Lead me to her.
Have you forgotten, Kratos? The Olympians need you. They slumber at the hand of
Pomegranate.
Morpheus.
I have faithfully served the gods, yet they do not give me what I ask. I grow weary of their demands.
The gods on Olympus failed me too, Kratos. I was betrayed by Zeus and tricked by my husband Hades. Now I am to stay in the underworld as queen of the dead, to serve the fallen and care for them as my own children.
Persephone! I demand to see my daughter!
As you wish. If Calliope is your true desire, I can help you. But be warned, Ghost of Sparta. The world of man will suffer because of your choice.
I care little for the world and its suffering! Where is she?
If you are to see your daughter again, you must become worthy of Elysium. Cast your weapons at the Forsaken Tree, and let it release the evils of your past. Only then will you be free of your sins, and be granted passage through the divine gates.
What is going on?
You have done well, Kratos. Walk through the portal and find the one you seek.
That's it.
Calliope!
Father?
My child,
Why did you go?
I am here now, child. And I will not leave you again.
I have watched over you pathetic mortals for 1,000 years, and it is always the
I didn't
same.
even notice that his
Serving
white skin
yourself
had
before the needs
faded
of
away.
others has always been your flaw. But no matter. For now you serve my purpose. It is time for all that came before to end. The Titan will fulfill his role and finish what I have started. I released Atlas.
You?
As you were pathetically disarming yourself, Atlas completed the task I set him out to do. With the power of the sun in his hands, it is only a matter of time before he destroys the pillar that holds the world. And Olympus with it.
But why?
Do you think it was my choice to wed a man I did not love? Live a life I did not choose? I was betrayed by the very gods that once saw me as their own. But no more. Once the pillar is destroyed, the world will revert into chaos.
And what is to become of you?
I will have my peace and be free from this miserable existence. I will perish, but it is my choice.
Father? What's happening? I'm scared.
In your selfish choice to be with your daughter, you have caused her ruin.
No.
Elysium falls too, Kratos. She will perish.
No! I will not let the gods take her from me again!
Father!
The choice was clear to him, yet impossible to make. To stay with his daughter meant the end of the world and the end of her. To stop Persephone and Atlas would mean forsaking his daughter forever. While his hatred and anger for the gods grew ever stronger, he knew there was but one thing to do.
Father, please! Please! Father! Father, no!
Kratos soon realized that what he gained in humanity, he lost in power. He would need to become the monster he once was if he was to defeat Persephone. Ghost of Sparta once again, if he was to save his child. He would need to sacrifice his life so that she may live.
No! Father, no!
At that moment, Kratos knew his destiny was not with Calliope. The fates were never that kind.
Was that all of the spirits? No, still more, but I don't know what they do. So they just regain my health and give me more red orbs? Still some left. No, maybe that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. Here goes nothing. Actually, can I upgrade this? Oh, I can. Okay, I can upgrade it once, at least. Can I upgrade? I cannot. I'm 258 short. I'm sure I'll earn that amount before I get to the top of this set of stairs. Yep. That was weird.
Spartan.
It cut to the fight
Witness the
and they showed the
end.
health bar. But then it went to the cutscene.
Leave this world behind. Atlas!
Nice. Oh, I hit the wrong damn thing. Yep. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Go to her. Be with her. Leave this world.
I'll explain that in a second because.
Atlas!
Ah! Damn it.
Die, Spartan. Go to her.
I'll explain it in a second
Be
because
with
that's
her.
kind of a spoiler. For those of you that have seen me play the other God of War games.
Atlas!
Pitiful mortal.
Here we go.
Foolish human! Foolish human!
See, I don't know what this thing is. It's on fire. Before I do that, let's go ahead and max this out. Dude. Oh my god, that was my chance. That was my chance. Get up, you son of a...
Pitiful mortal.
Bro, get out of there.
Foolish human. Foolish human.
suffering will never end. Ghost of Sparta.
Yep. That's exactly what I...
Perhaps you believe the Olympians will help you.
But it's not...
But I ask, where are your gods now, Kratos?
It's not Michael Clark Duncan
Why do they not come to your
like
aid?
last time.
I do not need the aid of the gods! But my path is now clear to me. I will serve them! And they will keep their promise to free me from my past!
I ask you, Spartan, what good is the promise of an Olympian?
It is all I have, Atlas!
We will meet again, Spartan. The fates have deemed it. One day, you will regret what you have done here.
The mighty Atlas was left enchained, cursed to forever hold the world on his shoulders. Greater penance than even Zeus himself had placed on the Titans. The fate of Atlas had been sealed, and the goddess Persephone was no more. Kratos had saved mankind, but that mattered little to him. By forsaking his daughter, he had abandoned the only person he ever cared for. What he had long sought and finally
not his wife?
found was now forever lost. As the sun chariot rose higher in the sky, and the might of Helios shone once again on the world, Morpheus retreated to the shadows.
But they didn't really turn it about the
Kratos
sun.
gained little satisfaction from his victory. With years of servitude in front of him, he would need to confront his past and fight to reclaim the humanity he lost on the day his dark legend was born.
Okay, so the thing that I was gonna mention there at the end was that in God of War 2, when you nearly, okay, I think it's the part where we're crossing the bridge on that island and we run into Icarus, and then you guys sort of like, or you guys, I fight him as we're falling down into what seems to be an endless pit. And I just said Icarus and pit in the same sentence for those Nintendo fans out there. So you're falling into the pit while you're fighting, and then at some point you like rip his wings off, and then you claim that as like an ability of yours where you can kind of glide, right? In that part you end up falling there where we finished, landing on I think one of the chains, or landing on something that where Atlas is there holding up the world on his back. So I guess that there was how that even started. So you were the one, so you as Kratos are the one that ends up. So okay, so the lore is that Atlas holds the world on his back from falling into the underworld, right? So in the game here, he's chained up, and the pillar is destroyed. Therefore, you're sealing his fate as the one who holds the world on his back, like that, or well, on his back. He holds the world up. So you created the legend, which is pretty cool. So in the, it's like the middle part, I want to say, or like maybe, yeah, like about halfway through God of War 2, where you do go through that whole portion of like climbing in and around Atlas, which is pretty cool. Except he's voiced by Michael Clark Duncan in God of War 2, and he's voiced by someone completely different in this game. And I'm not even paying attention to the credits because I didn't check to see who the actor was. But it definitely wasn't Michael Clark Duncan. So I mean, that's a pretty cool like callback, because this game came out immediately after God of War 2 came out, and this game was meant to be what leads directly into God of War 2. So timeline. Wait, is that right? No, sorry. It leads into God of War 1. My bad. It leads into God of War 1. Then you do the events of God of War 1, and then the events of God of War... Well, technically Ghost of Sparta. And then God of War 2. In memoriam of Professor V.K. I can't read the whole name. Oh, is there more? Oh, there's more.
Of his relentless battles finally caught up with him as Kratos fell from the chariot to the earth. Was this sacrifice too much for one to bear, even for the man who was known as the Ghost of Sparta?
Music from the first game.
He has again served us well, Athena.
Zeus.
He is a remarkable mortal.
He is weak. Shall we help him?
He'll live. They must.